that not too many Americans can qualify for a loan for.
That's a win in my book.
It's a win 100% across the board.
Like,
It's a win. Why are we complaining? And I get it. Welcome to another episode of the Lending Lounge. Jose.
talk to me.
I am one of these internet trolls. Not troll, because I'm not trolling nobody. I like to lurk and read stuff, right? Like
I do too. I love to go online, look at different things, see what everybody's talking about.
And
certain things catch your eye, right?
Certain things catch your eye. And I had to show Jose this article, and I'm gonna try to see if I can't copy and paste it so that we can put it somewhere around here so that y'all can freeze the screen, read it, and read my response.
Yeah.
I don't like when people try to put down what we do, right? The same way we don't like when people talk bad about realtors. I don't like when they talk bad about loan officers.
Right.
It might not be me. I don't know who the loan officer is, but
Right.
I just don't like people wanting to point fingers. I think that's what it is. Pointing the fingers.
It's the finger pointing.
It's the
thing,
finger
man.
pointing. It's
That's
the
word.
I want to
You're
see
wrong.
you. It's always some complaining little baby stuff.
Yeah, I hate it just because there's nothing productive about it, right? It's just negative, and I hate negative thoughts.
So I'm over here on Reddit,
Mm-hmm.
reading the real estate subreddit, right? And I'm reading up, and there's a guy, and he's pretty much complaining that he had down payment assistance. He was supposed to not come with any money to close. They were supposed to give him back his $10,000 in escrow, and a day or the day of closing, I can't remember right now, so don't crucify me on that portion of it.
It was the day of closing.
The day of closing,
An hour
the
before closing.
loan officer tells him, we're going to have to, out of that $10,000, we're going to need $5,000 to cover your closing costs. And the guys on Reddit is just like, I don't know if he's losing it or he just wanted to get it off his chest,
Yeah.
whatever the case may be. And I'm over here looking at it like, bro, you're in California.
Mm-hmm.
You put $10,000 in escrow. If you're doing the 1% for the sales price, that means you probably got $1 million house.
home.
$1 million house. If it's 2% for the sales price, then you got a half $1 million house. And you're over here complaining because you're coming to close with $5,000. $5,000. You're complaining over $5,000. The down payment assistance covered all the closing costs, covered the majority of the down payment.
And it's in escrow already, so they're only taking $5,000 out of that $10,000. But you're still getting $5,000 back.
And this high rate environment that not too many Americans can qualify for a loan for.
That's a win in my book.
It's a win 100% across the board.
Like,
It's a win. Why are we complaining? And I get it. There's probably a loan officer. There's probably the loan officer that is either new to the industry or didn't know how to explain it, or maybe he was scared to explain it. Right? That happens. But those $5,000 can come from anywhere.
Anywhere. The taxes.
Your tax escrow account, your escrow account could have gone higher than he initially set apart when he did the fees.
Yep.
Maybe it wasn't in a title company. Maybe it was an attorney's office to close.
Right.
Attorney's office typically are more expensive when you get the closing. When they're doing the closing, right? They're going to charge you more for what they do. Maybe there's an initiation fee.
Yeah, homeowners association dues. There's a fee for that. There's a fee to pay whatever is owed on that home.
So
And
there's initiation.
Sometimes they pay in advance. That happened to one of my clients. They paid in advance for this year. So they didn't have no more association dues to pay for the rest of the year. That could have happened.
Sometimes there's multiple associations.
Yes, I've seen that as well.
Sometimes there's a master association, then there's another one, and then there's
Maintenance
the
one,
where you
and the
live.
extra, yes.
So
yes.
it could be a million things. And then not to mention, you're using down payment assistance. They are gonna have fees too.
Absolutely.
How do you think
There's
these
an
down
underwriting
payment assistants continue to give money? They give you money, but they charge some of it back so they can refill the coffers.
Absolutely.
So there could be 1,000,001 things.
There's only one thing that I know.
What's that?
Is that we only control box A.
There you go.
Loan origination. That's all we can control.
So in my response, because I had to give a response, me being the person that I am, I couldn't just keep my hands to myself. I was like, let me respond to something. I told him that, exactly that. I was like, yo, the only thing that your loan officer controls, and this is a true across the whole United States, the only thing we control, Jose, tell him one more time.
Box A, loan origination. That's all we can control.
That's it.